I know you said that there is not a call scheduled with Xi. Is there a reason why? Because President Biden's known him for decades.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of free time up there in the residence this week.
He doesn't have free time.
Is there a reason he can't just pick up the phone and call?
He's been working all the way through his illness, quite frankly, Peter. So that's a little bit insulting. And as for a call, it is.
To say that someone who is isolating by themselves.
You suggested he has a lot of free time, as if he's not doing anything, and you know that's not the case, Mr. Doocy. Now look, as for a call with President Xi, I don't have anything on the president's schedule to speak to. If ever the president felt like a call with President Xi was the appropriate way to respond, or that it would have an effect and an outcome that he wants to achieve, he certainly would be willing to do that. He's talked to Xi now 5 times.
Why is it that over the last couple months, President Biden's been so much tougher on Russia than he is on China?
I wouldn't agree with the premise of the question, Peter.
Well, I think when Russia was getting aggressive around you, the president was out every couple days telling Putin, don't do it. And now China is getting aggressive around Taiwan, and we're not hearing anything like that from the president.
Oh, I beg to differ. We've been standing up here for almost a week, Peter, talking about our concerns about what China was preparing to do. We put out declassified information that we saw what the Chinese playbook was going to be. Look, I stood at another podium not long ago, and much of the same way we reacted then, we're reacting now in terms of being honest and transparent about what's going on and calling it out for what it is. And then today, talking about exactly what we're going to do to make sure we can help preserve a free and open Indo-Pacific. So I'm afraid I just challenged the premise of your question.
We'll jump around.
Quick one. One quick one.
I don't know.
With
Usually this goes on for a while.
I just have the one left. Based on everything that's happening in Asia right now, does President Biden consider China to be an opponent or a competitor?
Look, and Kirby said this, and we've been saying this for the past couple of days, right? More than a week. And I'm going to answer it this way because this goes to why this has come up, which is the speaker going to Taiwan. She has the right to go to Taiwan. I just want to make that really clear, and just, they're the ones escalating here.
Just the relationship moving forward, though, would he consider China a competitor or an opponent of the United States?
I mean, look, when you think about our economy, when you think about how we're competing around the world, around the globe, so as it relates to that in that realm, we want to be competitive as a country.
Does the president have any plans to intervene or fire the Inspector General of the Department of Homeland Security, Joseph Kupari?
No.
We asked your predecessor, Jen Psaki, about this in April when the leadership of the Senate Judiciary Committee, Senators Durbin and Grassley, expressed concerns about him. Obviously, this was before some of the concerns that have been raised in recent days about January 6th. And she said that she would follow up on that. I'm wondering, have there been any conversations in the White House about his leadership?
There's no personnel updates that I have for you at this time. Look, the president has been very clear. So, again, we've seen the reports as you're laying out, and the comments from members of Congress, as you just told me, expressing concerns with his performance. But again, we believe in the independent role, and I don't have any news for.
Follow up on that, you said that the job of the Inspector General is, as you just outlined. Does the president have confidence that, given what has unfolded in the past few days and weeks, does he still have confidence in his ability to do that important job you just outlined?
Well, it's important to do the job that the Inspector General is doing. We have confidence in that.
Given the aggression that we're seeing from China around Taiwan, and the FBI director today saying that China is the biggest threat to the U.S., the number one threat to the U.S. in the next 10 years, would the president then caution companies from expanding business or doing business in China?
We have been nothing but transparent with businesses about private corporations about our concerns regarding operations in or with China. But they're private companies, and they make their own decisions, and we have to respect that.
What about supply chains with the activity going on around Taiwan? How is that affecting our supply chains, and will we have problems?
I don't think we've seen any effects yet. I mean, we're only a few days into this. So it's something we're watching and certainly concerned about.